Look at that rogue. She is a total noob. I bet she doesn't even play an Assassination Rogue. Oh my god, she might even be a Subtlety Rogue. Yes, you need an adult to teach you how to play an Assassination Rogue. It is the best, the fastest, the greatest class in the game. You should come with me. I will teach you everything. Follow me. Alright everyone. The first thing you're going to want to do as an Assassination Rogue is apply Deadly Poison and Crippling Poison. These are crucial for you to do a lot of damage in raids, or Mythic Pluses, or whatever you plan on fighting. You're going to start in stealth, as all rogues do. You're going to open up with a Garrote, a bleed over time, that is empowered by one of your talents, but we will get into that later. After you're out of stealth, you're going to use your main combo point generator, Mutilate. It grants 2 combo points, but if it crits, it can grant up to 4 combo points. Once you are at 5 combo points, you're going to spend them into Rupture. Rupture is a heavy-hitting bleed that you want to keep up at all times. Both the bleed Rupture and Garrote should stay up on the boss at all times. Once you are satisfied with that, use Mutilate until you can get 5 combo points again. You're going to spend them into Envenom. This is going to be your combo point dump until you put your poisons back up, or your bleeds, sorry. Once you run out of energy, you're going to use Vendetta. It's going to increase your damage by 30% and refund a lot of energy. You do not want to be maxed out on energy at any time. Use the artifact ability Kingsbane. Kingsbane is another bleed that gets stronger by 15% for every deadly poison application during its duration. You're going to use that alongside Toxic Blade as well. Toxic Blade will increase your damage of your poisons by 35% and will likely apply deadly poison. You're going to use Toxic Blade on cooldown, but at any chance you can, combo it alongside Vendetta. You're going to do this for the rest of the fight. This is how you play an Assassination Rogue. Alright, this is how your rotation is going to look. You're going to make sure that you have your poisons ready, you're going to go into stealth, and you're going to open up with your Garrote. You're going to use Mutilate until you get to 5 combo points, then use Rupture. Mutilate until you have another 5 combo points, and Venom. Keep using Venom until you run out of energy. Use Vendetta, Kingslayer, Toxic Blade, and Venom. Garrote, Mutilate until you have 5 combo points again. Refresh your Rupture, and just continue doing this. Make sure your bleeds are up. Make sure you don't cap out on energy. Alright, for your AoE rotation, it is fairly simple. Rogues are meant to single target, but sometimes you're going to have to do some AoE. You're going to mostly be using Fan of Knives. That grants 1 combo point, but if any of the knives crit, it will grant another due to your passive Seal of Fate. When you crit, it generates a combo point. It can do that for each target you hit. Once you hit 5 combo points, you're gonna Envenom. Due to your tier set for Antorus, it's gonna empower the deadly poisons that you spread to everybody. You could apply your bleeds, but it's not as effective as just using Envenom. Alright. Now it's time to go over the talents. These are the talents that I recommend. For your level 15 talent, I recommend that you go Master Poisoner. It increases the damage of your deadly poison by 30% and the utility effects of your utility poisons by 20%. For level 30, go Night Stalker. It increases your opening garrotes by 50%. For level 45, go Vigor. Vigor is going to grant you 50 energy, and it's going to give you a 10% energy regeneration. Rogues suffer from energy droughts. It's a lot of times you're going to be waiting on hitting your next ability. For level 60, in most raid environments, you're going to go Cheat Death. It's going to help you soak mechanics and just for general mishaps during the raid. If your healers are really struggling to keep people up, I recommend also going Leeching Poisoned. It'll grant 12% of the damage that you do into healing. For level 75, this is not going to work much well on bosses, but it's going to work on trash packs or out in the world. I recommend going Prey on the Weak. It'll increase 15%. It'll increase your damage by 15% on whoever you have kidney shotted, cheap shotted, or sapped. For level 90, go Toxic Blade. It will give you a large amount of damage initially, and it'll increase the damage of your poisons by 35%. For level 100, go Venom Rush. It will grant you 3 energy for every tick of your deadly poison. Alright, now we're going to talk about Legendaries. These are the Legendaries you should strive for. The Zodiac Family Training Shackles and the Duskwalker's Footpads. The Zodiac Family Training Shackles, they increase your poison and bleed damage by 30% on targets below 30% of their health. The Duskwalker's Footpads, it will reduce the remaining cooldown of Vendetta by 1 second for every 65 energy you expend. Other legendaries you could use if you don't have these two is, I'd recommend Prydaz. Every 30 seconds you gain Absorption Shield for 25% of your maximum health. It'll help healers in your raid. It'll just make their lives much more easier. Another one you can get is the Mantle of the Master Assassin. While stealth is active, and 5 seconds after, your critical strike chances increase by 100%, and you can get your full burst off in that time frame, dealing a lot of damage. Alright, our stat priority is going to be Mastery as our primary stat that you're going to want to go. It's going to increase the damage of your poisons by a lot. Your secondary stat that you're going to go is Critical Strike. It's going to give you more combo points whenever one of your abilities crit. You have a higher chance of doing so. Sorry. For your artifact weapon, there are some important traits that are on here, like Bag of Tricks. Every time you do Envenom or Rupture, there's a 2.5% chance per combo point to drop a pool of poison that does 1.1 million nature damage over 3 seconds to all enemies within it. Also, another important trait is Surge of Toxins. Your finishing moves increases your poison damage that you deal by 10% for 5 seconds. Other notable traits that you have are, well, the Assassinated. Rupture has a chance to be empowered by increasing its damage by 30%. And the last real big notable trait that you need to know is declaring that your Invetta unleashes a barrage of poison daggers that deals 1.2 million nature damage. As a rogue, you are godly at single target damage, but you're not good at AoE damage. But what you are the best at is getting out of situations where you would die. Such as, you can stand in Ruiner on Kingaroth by using Cloak of Shadows. For 5 seconds you don't take any magic damage whatsoever. Or if you're doing a Mythic Plus and you accidentally grab some aggro off some ads, or the boss dies during a raid fight, you could use evasion, which will increase your dodge chance by 100%. You will not get hit at all. If the boss decides to drop some AoE on the ground, or decides to try to throw an AoE attack to hurt your party or raid, you could use Feint. Feint will reduce the amount of damage you take by 50%. So, what do you think of Rogue? Where did you go? Wait a minute. Hey. You left your mic on.
Did I?